This video series has been filmed at Parker Hannafin Manufacturing in Barnstaple in the UK. This is a manufacturing site certified to IATF 16949. The scope includes the design and manufacture of valves, manifolds, connectors, regulators, and supporting ancillary equipment in corrosion-resistant materials for automotive and non-automotive applications. This series simulates several scenarios in an IATF 16949 audit. Watch this video and see if the auditor is undertaking an effective audit. So my name's Paul, I'm undertaking the IATF audit, and what I'm doing is following your process flow chart. And the next process I want to have a look at is the picking process. Firstly, what's your name?
My name is Shai.
Shai, okay, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too.
So I think we have this example here. I'm intrigued to know, why in this envelope do you have the window? What's the purpose of this?
This is to make us focus on just the locations.
Right.
This is to prevent mixed up so we don't get confused.
Right. So you're primarily not looking at the part number then?
Yes.
You're picking
Just
from the location?
the locations.
So I wonder if for this order then, if you could go and find those three parts for me using the location reference, and then what checks you do to better release the kit to the next stage in the process. So take me to show me where you would pick those.
We are going to Imperial B001.
Right.
We are using this to make sure we know where to put the stuff back.
Right, okay.
We stick that there.
Yeah.
Right, that's B001, and then pick the tub.
Right.
Put it here and take the amount that we need.
So the amount here is 20.
6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
And then press OK.
Yeah.
Then I'll add.
Okay, so you've got automatic counting.
Automatic counting, yes.
Okay. And then what happens next?
Put it in the bag.
Yeah.
Right. I'll get a separate tub.
Yeah.
Put it there.
Okay.
I then go back to the order and then highlight what I picked. Like that.
Okay.
So I don't get confused.
Right. And can we do one more? Can we do the next one as well?
Yes. Next I have to put this back.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, next. Put it back. Here we go. Same process. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So that's now that batch picked then. What happens next?
What happens
now
next?
we have that completely picked. What do you do next?
What do I do next is pull out the paperwork from the wallet.
Yeah.
Make sure I check the graphic.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then make sure it's matching with what I picked.
Yeah. And then where does that go next?
This one.
Yeah. Once you've done all your picking, does it now go
to the assembly?
To the assembly area. So that's where I'm going to go next. Good. Okay, that's really good. Thank you very much for your help. In this audit, the auditor is auditing the component picking process for assembly. The auditee explains the process and explains they pick using the picking list. But the way the process is designed is that a window in the envelope only shows the location of the parts to be picked and the quantity required. It is explained that this is to avoid distraction of seeing too much information in the documentation. The auditee then uses an example to demonstrate how the process works. They go to the relevant picking location, take out the relevant box, insert a laminated label to identify the parts are out for picking. They use a weigh counter set for 10 components and then use the counter to pick the correct number of parts. Once picked, the parts are placed in a plastic bag and into the kitting box. The auditor uses the power of observation to verify the way that the process works. The picking list is then checked for completeness, signed, and put in the area ready for picking for assembly. Whereas the auditor makes use of the manufacturing process flowchart, as part of the audit, he should verify what risk had been identified in the PFMEA, and then the controls in the control plan related to the picking process, as well as looking at the relevant work instruction. There is no specific requirement in IATF 16949 related to picking, but during the process it is essential that the product identification and traceability requirements are met, which relates to IATF requirement 8.5.2.1, identification and traceability supplemental, and also product preservation, which relates to IATF requirement 8.5.4.1, preservation supplemental. As part of the audit preparation, the auditor should have reviewed the relevant performance data. For example, any customer complaints related to the incorrect parts supplied or internal assembly issues related to errors in picking. So let's summarize. Although not covered by a specific clause in IATF 16949, the product picking process is critical to ensure the correct assembly of the right components to meet customer requirements. In this video, we saw a couple of process improvements made to reduce the risk of incorrect assembly, including the envelope window, so the operator only sees the relevant information specific to the picking process, and the use of the laminated label to ensure the bin removed is located back in the same location. When auditing any aspect of a manufacturing process, auditors should make reference to the relevant PFMEA and control plan and any relevant internal or any external performance data.